Hi guys, Marian here. Welcome back to my channel and Shana Tova. I hope you all had a wonderful, happy, and healthy Jewish New Year. So as it is the time of the high holidays and the Jewish New Year, I wanted to share about a Jewish practice called Tashlich. And Tashlich is done traditionally on the first day of Rosh Hashanah, but some people do it in the days of awe, the days in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, which is right now. So I wanted to share more about this practice for anyone who's interested to learn more or to hear what my family did this year. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up to let me know, and definitely hit that red subscribe button on my channel. During the Hebrew month of Elul leading up to Rosh Hashanah and then throughout Rosh Hashanah until Yom Kippur is this great time of introspection and spiritual leaning inwards and thinking about who we are as a person, where we've missed the mark on how we should be, how we could be a better person, how we could be closer to God. And it's a time for us to think about all of this and really take stock of where we are. So there's a ceremony called Tashlich, which literally means casting off. And Jews would traditionally go to a flowing body of water, ideally with fish in it, and bring breadcrumbs and literally cast their sins away. Jewish people have done this for hundreds and hundreds of years, and the initial idea is based on a quote in the book of Micah. And I'm actually going to read to you an English interpretation of that quote so you can kind of get the idea of where this idea comes from. God does not stay angry forever, for God prefers love and kindness. God, return to us, forgive us, cover our bad actions from the past, cast into the depths of the sea all of our bad actions. So the idea is that we literally use these breadcrumbs to symbolically assign the meaning of our sins and things we've done wrong, and we cast them off into the sea or into a flowing body of water during this Tashlich ceremony. So this year my family actually participated in a Bubble Tashlich, and I shared it on my Instagram and got so many questions about it, so I wanted to share a bit more about it from you. So the idea of Bubble Tashlich, like literally blowing bubbles, is something that is really wonderful with kids, but I think adults too. And apparently it was developed during the pandemic when it was hard for people to get to flowing bodies of water or to get together or to just do what they normally would do for Tashlich. And the idea was, instead of using breadcrumbs and a flowing body of water, that you could just use bubbles for the same symbolic action. And a lot of you might hear this and be like, wow, like that's a totally different, reimagining of a tradition. Is that allowed? And the truth is that throughout Jewish history, because it's lasted so long, traditions have always developed and changed and been reimagined because of the times that we were in and the realities. So a lot of the traditions we have now didn't exist at one point. So I love when things like get reimagined in this way, because it gives a chance for things to evolve. So of course the initial original Tashlich ceremony with breadcrumbs and flowing water is great, and I think the bubbles one is great too. So I'll just read you a tiny bit of what my rabbi wrote for Bubbles Tashlich, and I'll put some more resources in the description box below if you're interested. But here is what she wrote. May what has become heavy and old in my spirit, patterns that are needed to be shed, what is no longer needed, find its swiftness and be carried away by the winds. And then it goes on about letting the bubbles represent this idea of fragility and how breath and lightness can flow into them, and that they'll pop, and we're reminded that things change and how powerful our breath is and how powerful life is, and also how fragile it is. So that is the Tashlich ceremony. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions about Tashlich or what you've done in the past. I'd love to hear more, and definitely give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Hit the red subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!